My brothers and sisters, you are now watching the Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need! And I hope you enjoy the video. Y'all know the deal. Another year. Another Call of Duty. And here we are, right on schedule. Call of Duty World War II, man. Today was the worldwide reveal of it. You know, I just wanted to tune in just to... I mean, Call of Duty today is not like what it used to be, but... You know, this one is supposed to be going back to boots on the ground, classic Call of Duty. So I'm like, let me tune in and see what this junk is about. They just showed a little bit of stuff for Call of Duty World War II and just showed some stuff that they were working on. Not too much. They didn't really show too much because E3 is right around the corner and stuff like that. So the game does come out November 3rd, which Call of Duty always comes out in November. So man, it just seems like I don't think this franchise is ever right. Call of Duty been going on for a long time, dude, and this junk is still going. Call of Duty. How many Call of Duty games have been made? It has to be past like 12. It has to be, you know, but again, you have to somewhat respect this franchise. Like, there's not a lot of shooters that have been going on as long as Call of Duty and still remain somewhat relevant. Like, look at Halo, look at Gears. Those franchises are shells of themselves. And not saying that Call of Duty has the same impact that it used to have, but I mean, at least people are still like it still gets like a good amount of sales each year. So hey, but pretty much if you missed this little event, of course they said the cliche, oh yeah, this is the best Call of Duty game we've ever I was literally waiting for that line because they say this junk every single year. This is the best Call of Duty game we've ever made. And of course, they dropped that line, best Call of Duty game we've ever made. So they dropped that line. They showed a little reveal trailer for it. Not too much. They didn't really show no actual gameplay. It was like an all in-game engine trailer. You know, again, E3 is right around the corner, so I'm guessing that's when that'll be showed off. They did announce that a multiplayer beta will be soon coming. It's going to be a closed beta, you know, so that's coming. But the little reveal trailer that they did show, it looked good, bro. Like it did it. I'm not a blind hater of Call of Duty. It's just the fact I haven't enjoyed this franchise in years, dude. Like the last Call of Duty I've legitimately been I think the last time I was legitimately excited for a Call of Duty game is going back to like Black Ops 1, dude. Since then, I have not been excited for no Call of Duty game since. And I'm not really excited for this one, but I do have more hope, and I am more hopeful towards this one than like the previous games, because there was like a stint to where, and it wasn't just Call of Duty doing this, there was like a stint to where all shooters were trying to go that futuristic route. And it kind of happened right when Titanfall came out, when the running on walls and jetpacks started. It wasn't just Call of Duty doing it, but it seemed like that's when all games were taking that, all shooters were taking that futuristic route. And now, I think that whole gig has become stale. And I think that's why they're doing this junk now. Because my biggest question when this thing ended was, why are they listening now? Like, why now are they going back to what people have been asking for years? And I honestly think that's why. Because they've done everything they possibly can with futuristic Call of Duty, and they realize that gig has become stale. So now they're going back to what got this game known in the first place, which was classic Call of Duty, like 1 through 3. So, but it's good. I mean, the reveal trailer did look good. They showed some behind the scenes stuff of just how they were making this campaign and how it's going to be historically accurate, you know, to what actually went down in World War II. They got some actor. I only recognize one actor because he plays the Soldier and like all of the Transformers. So they got that guy, but you know, they were talking about just how this campaign was going to be really story driven and about the brotherhood and camaraderie and stuff. So they also showed, they didn't really show nothing about the multiplayer, of course, because that's always like the last thing. We all know we play Call of Duty mainly for the multiplayer, but some people do love the story in a Call of Duty. But they didn't really show nothing about the online. All they did show, I don't know if this junk is going to be like Destiny or something, like some type of tower to where like you go there and just like browse around and see other Call of Duty players just doing whatever. But I think they called it headquarters, and not the game mode headquarters. Like, it's a completely new thing. So I guess it's going to be something to where in between games you can like go to some place and it's like a social space for like Call of Duty. I guess something like the tower in Destiny, or you know, something like I don't know, PlayStation Home. That's all I can think of right now. So that's new. But I'm honestly excited for this. Not excited. I'm not going to use excited no more for Call of Duty. I'm hopeful towards this multiplayer this time around, because if you remember, I don't know when you guys got into, I don't know what was your first Call of Duty game, but Call of Duty World at War was a very good Call of Duty. That was that, I think that came after, what was World War after? Was it after Call of Duty 4 Modern War? I think it was after that one. But that one was a really good game, and the online was good. That's when they, you know, put dogs as a kill streak in the game. People freaking loved that kill streak, and that's when Nazi zombies came and Call of Duty World at War was a very good Call of Duty. So I'm hoping, because this is returning back to boots on the ground, and you know, ain't gonna be no more jetpacks and running on running on walls, you know, that stupid stuff, and no more Titans and mechs and stuff. Because they're going back to that, I'm assuming hopefully that this multiplayer is going to play like World War did. And if that's the case, sucker, I'm copping this game. I am copping this game because World Wars Online was very fun. And I just hope they don't have a lot of kill streaks in this game, bro. Because Call of Duty, it seems like as this franchise was progressing, they was just putting more and more and more kill streaks in this game, to where it was just so crowded with just BS kill streaks. I hope with Call of Duty right now, less is more. And I hope, and hopefully they like go back to that, to where it doesn't have a lot of kill streaks and stuff like that. And plays like World War. They also showed zombies. Nazi zombies is coming back again. Nazi zombies, and people have been playing zombies in Call of Duty ever since he got introduced in World at War. So it's coming back in this one. They didn't really show nothing. They just showed a picture, and they showed zombies. So that looked cool. So I mean, again, I'm not excited for this game, but I love the direction they're going in, because I think this was the only thing you could do to get people, you know, old fans of this franchise and new back into the series. I think that futuristic gig with shooters is done with. It's like, again, there was a time where it seemed like all shooters were trying to do something futuristic, and over time it just got old. It was just a trendy thing, and now people are just like, just do something, you know. So I think going back is the best direction for this franchise at this point. And I'm somewhat intrigued, and I'm definitely going to you know, tune in to see more gameplay, and especially that multiplayer for this game. So what did you guys think about the World War II reveal? Are you once again interested in Call of Duty, or is this franchise just so stale and just ran into and milked so much that there's nothing they can possibly do to get you back into Call of Duty? Leave all that down more in the comment section below. I will see you guys at the midnight release.